My name is Ammishaddai. Ammishaddai. Not Mami Shaddai, not Shady, not Slim Shady, not Ami shall die, and certainly not Ami shall not die. If you grew up with a name like mine, you would learn the meaning of your name very early. And so in class 5, I decided to find out the meaning of my name. And I went to the only source that could help me. The book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 66. On the 10th day, Ahaziah, son of Ammishaddai, the leader of the people of Dan, brought his offering. And that was it. Ammishaddai, the leader of the people of Dan. Well, my name must really mean leader then. And that's how my class 5 mind processed it. I suddenly felt like clarion call to become a leader. And I saw it translate in everything I did. It suddenly made sense. Because you see, from KG all the way to class 5, I had been class prefect. And then in class 6, I was primary prefect. And then JSS 1, JSS 2, class prefect again. And then all the way to JSS 3, assistant school prefect. So my name really did mean leader, right? And I found a peculiar way to the way I was leading. I found out that I was the encourager for the outcast, for the untalented and for the unskilled. So a great example is, back in primary, when we are playing games, especially football, there will be 2 teams. One team is full of all the brilliant soccer players, and the other team, my team, is filled with people who couldn't score goals, people you didn't want to pass the ball to. But I found out that when we were in the team, we had the most fun, and the best way to excite them was to compliment them on everything they did. So, hey, Kelvin, that pass was good. Yo, that last goal you helped us to score was amazing. And even though we didn't win, we had so much fun. I didn't have a name for this, so I started taking the leadership test on my pathway. And I found a name for it. It's the coach. I identified the coach type of leadership as my 3rd leadership trait. And the coach is the type that finds a person who has skill but hasn't unearthed it yet and is willing to guide him through it. He also encourages so that the person is able to manifest that skill. And it's a great way to influence people who you have a personal relationship with. So the coach usually mentors in a very direct way. Unfortunately, it doesn't work if the person is not very confident in themselves, which is ironic because that's why you coach. But if they don't believe that they can do it enough, it hardly works. I will mention that I'm part of the East Legon Toastmasters. And one of the best leadership experiences I have had has been working with my immediate past president, Alfred Job. You should meet that guy. I think that his leadership style is altruistic. That means that he puts your needs first before addressing any other subject. So when Alfred calls me, he takes his time to find out about my day. Hey, we haven't talked in a long time, how have you been? And there's enough warmth before he brings what we have to do. During the same time I was in a leadership position with Alfred, I was experiencing the worst leadership style in my church youth ministry. I felt like my church youth leader had the type that was laissez-faire. He would lay back and expect everyone else to work. And he would come back and say, I'm so glad I have a good team. You guys did a great job. And I found it really annoying. I almost quit. I was this close. But leading with Alfred made me realize how much your leadership influences others. So I decided to give it my best. I was the organizing secretary for my youth ministry at that time, still am. And I realized 2 leadership traits that were dominant for me. And those are the leadership traits I identified for myself when I took the test. These are my top 2, the innovative and the democratic. Turns out that the democratic leader inspires his followers and the people he's leading with by giving them opportunities to take the lead themselves. So he's comfortable taking a step back and letting them even lead occasionally. And he so believes in equal leadership that he usually looks for people who are on the same terrain or even better to take decisions together. So decisions that come out are richer and more full. And that's the type I noticed, and that's what made me so angsty when my youth leader was taking a step back. The other one, the innovative type of leadership, also requires that people participate, but he inspires them by letting them go on a journey, giving them the opportunity to take a task that requires innovation. So I'll give a challenging task and I'll say, hey, figure this out, but we can do it together. Unfortunately, it doesn't work when the person is averse to failure, because I invested my all and I didn't seem to get much. Having noticed these three leadership personalities about myself, I realized something. That in the end, it's really about what you accept about yourself, and that influences the people you lead. So I told you I searched for my name and it meant leader. But guess what? Ammishaddai doesn't mean leader. It was Isaiah who was the leader. He was the son of Ammishaddai, and Isaiah was the leader of the people of Dan. So thanks to Google, I checked out my name somewhere in senior high school, and I found out that Ammishaddai is actually a Hebrew combination of two names. Shaddai meaning almighty, and Ami meaning people or tribesperson. So my name means people of the Almighty. But guess what? Believing that my name meant leader influenced me so much that I found myself in different leadership positions, and I've actually embraced it, and I've seen it resonate in everything that I've done. So today, my challenge to all of us is, leadership is really an inside job. It's what you accept about yourself that translates in how you lead. And so I'll challenge you as Toastmasters to find your leadership style, embrace it, and let it work for you. Thank you.